Hello, and welcome back, my viewers. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing great, and I am doing fantastic. To my viewers who always talk about my hair, my hair, my hair, my hair, there is my hair. Stop talking about hair as if I do not want to wear my hair, as if I don't love my hair, as if there's a problem with my hair. There's absolutely no problem with my hair. My hair is good. My hair is loving and caring towards me, and I'm loving and caring towards my hair. For heaven's sake, for the third time, I do not. Not all black women wear wig because they don't like their own hair. Yes, a lot have that trauma from people who have made our hair the center of their attention, who live rent free due to our hair texture and our hair, you know. And it does weigh heavy on some black women who don't have the backbone to stand on their hair and love themselves for the hair that they have on their head. And some black women just have what we call is it alopecia, and wig is the only way to obviously just, you know, style their hair. Why some use it as protective style? Most black women have explained this on countless YouTube videos. So if you want to know why, go to their page to see to get an understanding for yourself. Yes, as for me and my hair, this is my hair and this is me. My hair loves me and I love my hair. As a natural woman, my hair represents the tree. My body represents the branch. And that's the essence of me and my hair. There is a reason for my hair. My hair is the first, the second, and the last. The one the sun gave birth to. I am that person. And I know this, and I realize this. For that reason, I have given myself that love, regardless of the hatred I still get from out there, from being myself. Because people, spirit world, spirit beings, this dark spirit out there, they don't want you to know yourself. They don't want you to find yourself. They want you to still be living in their lies. They want you to be living in their deceit. And I hope and pray that all black people, black women, black men will find this truth and begin to heal and love themselves. As back to the video, today's video, my question is for black men. The only woman who was telling the truth like it is, who told the truth like it was Cynthia G. I'm not saying other women were not telling it, but as always, the black community, black people, and the other community always do a good job in assassinating anybody telling the truth in the black community. And they gathered together and did this to Cynthia G. Now she's not on YouTube with us telling the truth anymore. My question today for black men is, because the reason I'm going to ask this question is because black men, obviously, who are now dating outside their race in huge numbers. I don't care if you say, oh, it's just 10%. Give it another 5 years. Because now the interracial dating is now free for them. There's no more security. There's no more beating to death when they venture to date white women or outside their race before. So now they are free. Now they are, Yeah, they are the upcoming men in the society. You know, yeah. Those other race of people they always know how to keep that black man captive. How to keep them captive, how to use them as that vehicle that they need to always destroy the black community. And most of our black men, most of them are still living in their Jim Crow era that they complain about. Most of them still have that slavery mindset, that slavery gene in their vein. Most of them refuse to learn. Most of them refuse to care. So they see that dating outside their race as a green card, to betterment, to run away from the work that needs doing in the black community. You know how they pregnate women with 6 babies, 8 babies, and they run away and they run away and leave that babies for the women to look after. These are the same black men out there. You can't wait to run to another man's race, because looking at their race, looking at the country they come from, that's all of Africa, they've not been able to structure anything in Africa, nor have they been able to hold any ground even in the Europe countries they are in. And the reason some of those countries give them this leeway or whatever is just to say, look, they claim we are racist, but we are not. There's a black parliament there, there's a this there, there's a black this there, just to keep them shut, keep their mouth shut. Black men always be the reason why the black race will not heal. Black men will be the reason why we will not be able to conquer. Just like they've been the reason before, they will be the reason again. Because this freedom to dating this other race of women now will make black men not know which side to stand on when things are really happening in the black community that is not good. Yes, black men will not know the way to stand on, because they will always find themselves in the middle of the life they are creating now, but they don't see anything wrong with it now until later. And this is why I would use this opportunity, before I forget, to tell black women, I wish black women will remove their hands, stop being the black backbone of the black community. I wish black women, it saddens me to say this, but I want black women to remove themselves from the backbone in the black community. And that also includes not getting pregnant for any black men. Unfortunately, there are many black people in Africa that would obviously continue the black race. But since the black men in Europe want to make sure that there's no black lineage, because the white men will be doing the white people will be doing the elimination of black people secretly behind closed door and whatever, and then the black men will be doing it racially with the help of those white people as well. So the white men would always have their foot in the neck of black men, but black men don't see this, they don't know it. Especially this new era of black men we are giving birth to in England. Everything is devised, everything is planned to make sure that the black men in our society, the only way out for them is to join the other side. And black men are doing that already. My question to black men is, are you really sure that the reason black men are the least married women in all race? When you say all race, I don't understand all race. There's only black and white too. So all race, I don't understand all race. Chinese is white. Yes, they have black lineage in them, but they've denied that for so many years. Chinese is white. If you ask me, anybody who doesn't have this our hair, this our hair now, Yes, forgive me if you hear my African accent or whatever coming in. I don't really bother myself about that anymore. You know, Chinese are white. Even the mixed race are white. It's just that some of them they come up with our own hair these days. Yes, every other race who don't have our own texture, I call them white. I don't care if they are black Indians, because I know that over the years, those they did all those breeding, and that's the result of it. But the world is black and white. Black men are going to really sit there and lie that the reason black women are the least married, and the reason they go outside their race to be dating all sorts, to date other women, is due to black women being modernized. Black women are the most enslaved women, home and away. But for some reason, to our black men, we are the most modernized women that they cannot get married to now, because now they are free to get married to other race. They can marry Chinese, they can marry Indian, they can marry white, you know? Oh, correct, black men, yes. They have those open door, yes? Plus, they cannot beat them, so they have to join them in one way or the other. I went to a post office the other day. That's when I looked at the black community here, I said to myself, I just wish black women would not bother, just not bother bringing black men into the world. Just don't bother anymore. Because the level which black men are going, if we are not careful as black women, it's not good. I don't even want to use this example as let me leave the example, because we are always in denial. We will always be in denial. So there's no point whatever example I give. But my own question to black men is, are black women's attitude and every other reasons and your excuses, is that a reason that black women are the least married? Is that true? Is it our attitude? Is it the fact that you now claim we are now modernized? Is that true? Or you are just being, number one, westernized. You are, number two, you are just being self-haters. Number three, you cannot be them, you join them. Number four, you've looked around you, and you know there's no way for you to climb up or to go through that lane. You know there is no way for you to have anything than to go through that lane. You know you have already failed the black woman, and you will fail her even more if you get married to her. You know you have nothing really viable for the black woman. You know you will always be competing with the black woman. You know that. And you know that the way you will go and behave when you go to other race of women, you will not behave that way with a black woman. You see you and a black woman's strength as almost the same. That you know that maybe some of the times you will try to misbehave, that a black woman would kind of like put you in your proper place where you really, really, truly belong. You know that as a black man. Yes? I was married to a black man. A black man I met when I was 17. When did this black man decide to propose? I met him when I was 17. We were together 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20. 10 years later, after how many kids? And that's because I started getting upset. I started getting upset and say, are you okay? Am I the one to go and buy a ring and give to you to propose to me? Are you okay? It bothers me when even the black community take part in this nonsense about marriage. When we know that the mindset of our black men is different from every other race of men. When we know there are no leaders whatsoever in the black community. There are no leaders in the black community that a black man listens to or look up to in the black community. Because now, even in the Western world, black people think they are not in slavery anymore. But every step is used to put you in that slavery mindset, to continue to deceive you, to continue to divide you and conquer you. And black people don't see it. Black men are the biggest group of men who throw shades. These days, the black men I see, they throw shades like those bitter, angry women they talk about. They throw shades like those men, like those women. When I see a black man, and when for instance, I'm driving down and I see a black man's face, all he will do is, what is all that about? What is all that about, black men? Including the black women. Your behavior, your self-hatred, your problematic ways affects the both of you. It affects the both of you. Going back to my marriage, let me use myself as an example. It took 10 years. I blame myself altogether for even getting married to the father of my children, because I thought to myself, okay, he's the first man of, is my first love, and that's the person I must get married to. That's the person I must have my children with, because I don't want to do all this energy exchange and all that. And besides, I was a strong Christian back then, very strong. This husband of mine did not, it did not come from his head. He was happy for me to keep having babies, but never talked about marriage. And because the parents I have, obviously, I am the one who is looking after them. They didn't really have that say in, oh, why is he not married to you? Why are you having kids? No. They didn't really have that say. And that's what I say, talk about the black community. And the reason black men are there being shameless. They have no shame. They call women gold digger. They are the biggest gold diggers out there, black men. And they think it's only when women are taking money from them, that's what is gold digger. No. When you are bowing down to the so-called oppressor, when you are doing what pleases your oppressors, you are a gold digger too. When you are doing things to make you find favors, not really truly who you are a gold digger. When you are pretending, when you are feeding the assignment of your own oppressors. Black women are not the reason you are not getting married to black women, black men. Because all black women are not the same. The truth is, even with the white people or the Asian people or the Chinese people you black men date, when they are with you, their behavior changes. It changes towards you, and they now have more useless power to want to disrespect the black woman. That's what you give them. Just like when you are with a black woman, you give black woman the power to talk back at you because of your own behavior. Because of your own behavior. We've talked about this topic before, whereby you black men are just in the house. You are there. Most black women who are even married to you, the ones that are married, are just married and single at the same time. They are married and single. Black men, I said it before, you complain about black women wearing wig, black women not wearing wig. I carry my hair like this all the time. I carry my hair like this all the time. Not once do black men come and say, hi, how are you doing? This and that, and ask me out with my own hair. Not once. So why are you blaming black women for wearing wig? Why? The truth is, you have the kind of aesthetic of black women you talk about, you go for. Just like you when it comes to the the dark black women and the obviously chocolate black women, chocolate skin like mine, and then there's a dark chocolate, and then we see the yellow, and then we see the light skin. You black men create all this stupid culture. Yet you blame black women for being modernized, for being this, for being that. Nobody ever call you out on the culture that you are creating. Nobody ever calls a black man out for the culture that they are creating. Everybody keeps quiet. The culture the white people plan for you, and then the black man becomes that vehicle. Nobody ever talks about it. Everyone keeps quiet in the black community because we are all trying to get validation. We are all trying to be seen. We are all trying to be liked by other people. And it's sad. I'm going to quickly play this video today because this video was what inspired me to even do this
from history. We have
this video.
I sit on here because I'm complaining about white people. I sit on here because I'm actually diving into the psychology, unpacking the traumas that have become so normal. I talk about this all the time. We are the only race of women where our women have to wear a wig. No question. Have to wear a wig. What is that mental destabilization that we have to wear a wig? What is that majority of our men want to date outside their race? That even so much our women know this. Our women know we date outside of our race more than any other race, the black man. Because we were told that our women were ugly. We were told that our women were not feminine. We were told that flowy hair was feminine. So our women go out and get flowy hair. Oh no, that has nothing to do with the past. We have internalized so much from history. We have internalized so much. And I'm on a mission for you.
And that's what I want black men and black people to know. Especially in Europe, you have internalized so much. Ah, God. I just had goosebumps from saying what I was about. What you are internalizing as black men is that slavery mindset. It has not gotten away from you. It is still in you. Especially the black men. It's still in you. This is why I did a video last time. I said, who is more brainwashed, black men or black women? Who is more brainwashed? And it's you, the black men, who are more brainwashed in the black society. And then you give all sort of excuses. If you are not blaming wig, you are blaming ratchetness. You are blaming darkness. You are blaming light. You are blaming behavior. When you black men are the ones with the baddest behavior of all men I've ever come across. Black men are the ones with the bad, dirty, stinking behavior. I'm sorry to say. Because I'm tired of black men giving all sorts of excuses. You are the one with the most rubbish, nasty behaviors. I deal with white men on a daily basis, and I deal with black men on a daily basis. Which one would I prefer to date? It's the white men. Have I dated them? Nah. Nah. When I see them, they remind me of slavery. Why should I? You black men are the one who have the most stinkiest behavior. You have your stupid ego, your stupid pride. Most of you black men, not all, yes, most of you. The black women have become your carpet. And the only strength you really truly have. What gets me is the fact that the train you are creating, the trend you have created is what's going on out there today. It's what's going on out there today. You all say go where you are celebrated. Go where you are celebrated. Is there no way you are celebrated in your own skin, your own race? That means you all have a problem. And running away will not solve it. It will not solve it. I have a son. He was coming up with these excuses of, oh, how black women are, how black girls are in school. Nobody ever knows the trauma black girls face in their own home by their own mother and father. And then society will not add their own on top. Nobody knows. Nobody talks about that. The black men who know what they are doing and what society is doing, don't talk about that. Most black women are hated by their mother. Talk less some of the fathers that are not even there or don't even care. We don't internalize those pain. We don't keep hold of those pain to go and be dating white men or Asian men or whatever men you call them. We don't. You black men are the ones who internalize that slavery entitlement. You internalize it so bad in your stomach. It's you black men. I'm not going to say I fear for my daughter's future, because her future is not, if she doesn't have to get married to a black man to have a future. And that's one thing we black women talk about, and you black men go about, oh, look at them, they always say they don't need a man. Need a man like you? Men that are no leaders. I talked about the other day, I talked about should we respect black men? Yes and no. Yes, we should. No, as well, because the black men out there today, they are not leaders. They perpetrate the wrong things. They do things that will affect their mothers, their sisters, their aunties, their wives, and their children. That's what the black men out there do. That's what they do. They dance to the tune of whiteness. That's what the black men out there do. And don't tell me otherwise. Don't tell me otherwise. I see it. I know it. It's the truth. They dance to whiteness. That's what the black men do. That's exactly what they do. And it's all black men. It's almost all black men. In Europe, they dance towards whiteness. Never have I seen a black man and a black woman holding each other, kissing each other, loving upon each other. Because even when the white people see you, they'll give you a bad look. They are not happy about that unity. So the black men always play to the white people's tune, Asian people's tune. And they have the audacity to blame black women for this, black women for that. Who do we now blame? Who do black women now blame? I have a black husband, separated. We have 2 sons. Where is he? If you ask me, where is he? Is he in his son's life? Is he asked not to be in his son's life? The question is no. Just because he cannot get access to me, he doesn't want to be in his son's life, in his children's life. So who do you now blame? Me? I should stay there? Yes, I should stay in that marriage that I've been single in for years because I want to keep the home. Did I hold anybody not to come and be in their children's life? No, I did not. If he comes today and says he wants to take his 2 sons, I will gladly hand them over to him. Have them. "18 years of marriage I was in. 18 years. 18 good years. I did my possible best to bring him out of the slum he was in. I did my best to do. I did that. I worked to be able to invite him over. What did he do when he got here? His ego, his pride, friends, everything took over him. All I did was to please a man, to keep a home, as I was taught when I was a child. What was he taught to do? What was he taught to do? And then they blame the black women for raising the black sons. Should I throw my sons away now that their father don't want them? You ungrateful black men, answer my question. Do I now throw my sons away because their father has now left me with them? Do I throw them away now? Would I be a good mother then? Yeah. I don't know what you want us to do with the sons. Should we throw them away? Should we? This one, we are always being blamed for raising the black kids, that your bloody father left for us to take over. Because we said, okay, this relationship is not working. I am tired in it. I'm not really happy in it. We are not going anywhere. When I talk to you, you don't listen. You leave things for me to do mostly. I blame myself. I married a man that I know does not have these abilities. I thought I could change him. And that's one thing we black women don't know. I thought I could change him. I could not. And after 18 years, I gave it a good 18 years. Because my daughter is 17 when I left their father. That's 17 years I gave the marriage. But the man has refused to come to his children's life. He has to come into his children's life with me, through me. Why through me? Why through me? Why? Those are your sons. They are not for another man. They are for you. I have missed out on a lot. I have sacrificed a lot just to make sure my sons don't go astray. And black men out there, hyping themselves up, glorifying the fact that they cannot date outside their race. They don't have anything to do with black women. How I wish black women would cooperate. How I wish black women would cooperate. I just wish black women would cooperate. The thing is, when we do, you are still the one that will be crying. You are the one that will be maybe killing us left, right, and center and raping all the children. So that you all can go to the other race of women. Go to them. Go to them. Go to them. Slave children. Go to them. Since they are now the one that is good women, good wives. Because they let you eat your cake and have it. Because you want to lie that it's all rosy out there when you misbehave. The way you misbehave when you are with a black woman. You know that your reason for going to the other race is because you devalue your black women just like other race of people devalue your black women. You join them to do so. Your women are not the standard of beauty according to you and those race of men. And you run to their women because you are shameless. When a real battle comes now, you miss your way and miss your road. You don't know where to stand. Slavery. You are still in a slavery, black men. You are the men that are still in the slavery is you. You are still in that slavery. And blame black women all you like. Blame attitude all you like. Blame behavior all you like. As if you know what the black women go through. As if you care. You really care. No, you don't. As black men, you don't care. You are wired differently. Your mindset is wired differently. You don't care. Sometimes I see it in my own sons here. They're always quick to defend every other race but themselves. Always quick. I don't know what kind of bewitchedness is that in you people's head. I don't understand. I don't understand. Please stop lying, black men. Stop lying. Look into your heart and tell yourself the truth. Tell yourself the truth about the reason you go and date outside your race. Tell yourself the truth. Because it is you who is creating all the problem in the black race. You are the one setting the standard of failure, the standard of disrespect, the standard you set out there to just paint the black community bad, to render it useless. It is you, the black men. It is you. Not all, but most of you are just spoilers, destroyers. I'm sorry to say, if nobody is telling black men this, most of you are just spoilers and destroyers. That's what most of you are. You are not protectors. You are not providers. You are not leaders. And we black women, we are even missing out. We are missing out being married to you, whether you even that's when you decide to marry. You are missing out. And unfortunately, because of you black men, we will continue to miss out as black women. And the black men they remind me of the song, because of you, I never step too far from the sidewalk. And that's because of black women, black men. Because we black women, we try our best. But the black men who are always trying to compete with us, coupled with other race of people and men, the black man is the reason for the downfall in the society and in the black community. I'm sorry to say. I know that the black women, I'm not saying this to defend to say I'm on black women's side, or I don't know how to even put this statement. I'm not saying this to say, I know there are many black women that are just like you black men as well in the black community. There are many of them as well. But I need you all to be truthful to yourselves. And that's where I end this video, because I didn't even want it to take this long, but oh boy, the lies, the deceit, it's just too much in the black community. The lies, the deceit, your lies, your deceit, it's becoming too much. It's just becoming too much. And the fact that everybody keeps quiet is the reason why I cannot. Stay blessed. Keep the comment section alive. Yes, comment down below, like, and subscribe. As usual, I love you all.